Today on GunVenture,
we're in beautiful Puerto Rico.
Iguanas and coconuts.
It's always an adventure.
After an easy flight, KJ and I landed in sunny Puerto Rico. We had time to kill, so we got some fresh coconut water and did some sightseeing. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory and rich in history. Old San Juan is actually the oldest U.S. city, founded by Ponce de Leon in 1509. There are 3.7 million people who live on the island of Puerto Rico, and guess what? There are 4 to 6 million iguanas. It's a real problem, and guess what? They hunt them with air guns. So we called up our friends at Pyramyd Air, they sent us the rifles, and we're about to get after them. A lot of people were surprised to hear we were going iguana hunting. Well, they're a huge problem down here in Puerto Rico. Over 6 million iguanas on this little island. They affect agriculture, they affect infrastructure, they affect transportation. It's great to be able to help out the locals, help out the farmers, try to tamp down this problem, control the population of iguanas. We just pulled off the highway and there's like iguana, 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 iguana. So this is the stuff we're using today. Pyramyd Air sent this down. We've got the Galahad. This is a 22 caliber PCP gun. We've got a 25 caliber, a little different configuration here, more traditional looking. Airgun hunting is something new for us, so it was nice to have a partner like Pyramyd Air who could just say, here's what you need, we'll send you everything. The guns, the pellets, the air tanks, the scopes, they have everything you could need. So if you're thinking about getting into airgun hunting, it's a great place to start. In fact, you can just call them and say, what do I need? And they'll tell you. These are high power air guns, but we're gonna charge them up, and basically what happens is this tube holds the pressurized air, same thing on this one. So there's no spring or anything like that. It makes them more powerful and it makes them more accurate, more consistent. This is a rotary magazine, so it's kind of a little repeater. We're using the H&N Sport, which is the really good stuff. Hunter Extreme, Barracuda Hunter Extreme pellets, and these are the 18.25 grain pellets. So these are not the heaviest, but they're a little bit heavier for shooting these big iguanas and trying to bring them down. And they will expand. 165% hollow point expansion.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous because Abner was spotting them so easily, and well, we saw one.
Well,
he
you know
was
how
right,
it is.
right out in the open.
You know how it is when you get out and you're hunting something you don't normally hunt before. It takes a little while, maybe an hour for your eyes to adjust to what you're looking for.
Yep.
You kind of have to see that first one, and then you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't hunt iguanas every day, so you have to get used to how this works and really spotting them. I'm sure by the end of the day we'll be pretty good at it, but since Abner sees like 5,000 of them a year, he's very good at it.
As with any hunting, there's some gear setup required, especially filming a TV show.
We're talking 3,000 PSI, 150, 200 bar, which I'm not a physicist, I don't understand this stuff. I've just followed the directions.
We're by an irrigation canal right now.
Yeah, they use the canal just to get in there, nest on the sides of the canal because the ground is very soft, so they can dig in, and they damage the canals, and also they got into the crops.
Okay, so they're damaging crops. They're damaging
the canal.
all they're damaging all the irrigation canals, causing a little bit of flooding probably.
Yeah,
So
and they also take over on local species areas.
Okay. They bail out quick. There's one right there. Right here on the end of this. See him, Ryan? Right here. Perfect shot. Oh, he just moved.
He's moving.
He's gonna, oh, there he is. Yeah, I got him.